Friends, family, and honored guests, I am MK1 Gilbert, class advisor for MKA School, class 0425, and I will be your master of ceremonies today. On behalf of Captain Ray and Training Center Yorktown, we would like to thank you for taking time to come out for this important occasion. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career, and today we will witness one of the most distinctive, the completion of A School. During this ceremony, I encourage you to take pictures to help capture this very special day. Please feel free to stand up and move about for your photo. Please rise for the arrival of the official party. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of the official party. Chief Machinery Technician Joseph Bantilio, Advisor for MK 0425, Training Center Yorktown. Chief Machinery Technician Victor Harris, Machinery Technician Assistant School Chief, Training Center Yorktown. Chief Warrant Officer John Purrington, Machinery Technician School Chief of Training. Master Chief David Dolphin, Command Master Chief, Training Center Yorktown. Commander Victor Galgano, Chief Training Division, Training Center Yorktown. Please remain standing. While in training, every class is presented with a guidon to distinguish between courses of training and class number. MK classes carry a pennant embossed with our rating symbol, the COG. Class 0425's guidon, carried by Fireman Viejo, flew the orange banner to distinguish them from other MK classes. Over the 13 weeks of training, classes have the opportunity to earn streamers to identify accomplishments. MKA Class 0425, forward, march. Inboard, face. Will the guest please be seated? Class 0425, seats. As of today, MKA Class 0425 has earned the following streamers. The brown streamer, identifying 0425 as a senior class in the Machinery Technician A School course. The red streamer, identifying a class in which all students have passed the Coast Guard's Advanced Leadership Program. The yellow, blue, and orange streamer, identifying academic excellence. The class maintained an average GPA above 90%. The purple streamer, or barracks inspection streamer, identifies a class who successfully received all passing reviews of their weekly barracks inspections. The green streamer, identifying that the class's average PT point total was 25 points or higher. And the light blue streamer, identifying that the class achieved a minimum of 50% participation in a community project. Class 0425 earned this streamer by participating in 2 blood drives led by the American Red Cross. In addition, students in 0425 volunteered with Samaritan's Purse, working tirelessly to remove debris from roadways, and cleared over 6 tons of debris from affected homes, helping families begin the long journey of rebuilding following Hurricane Helene's devastating damage. At this moment, I'd like to say a special thank you to the following person for being with us today. Lieutenant Junior Grade Szymanski, would you please stand? Lieutenant Junior Grade Szymanski and BM1 Caller, who was unable to join us today, served as sponsors for MKA 0425. Thank you for being positive role models for the students. Be seated. Thank you, sir. I'd like to take a moment to explain our rating specialty, history, and some of the topics these graduates completed throughout A School. Machinery Technician, or MK for short, is an enlisted rating that is responsible for the operation, maintenance, and repair of cutters, small boats, vehicles, and other various machinery and equipment throughout the service. MKs fulfill boat crew member, boarding team member, boarding officer, engineering watchstanding positions, and potentially engineering petty officers within the fleet. The rating was formed in 1973 after the merger of engineman, machinist mate, and boiler technician. This is the Coast Guard's second largest rate, making up 15% of the entire enlisted workforce and are stationed at 90% of all Coast Guard units. MK School is designed to give students the skills and knowledge they need to perform as technicians and lead as petty officers in the fleet. During this 13-week course, our students are taught principles of theory, operation, maintenance, repair, and troubleshooting of mechanical, auxiliary, and electrical systems. Some of the following topics are covered during the course: mechanical skills, centrifugal pumps, hydraulics, basic electricity, air conditioning and refrigeration, outboard engines, maintenance and requisition supply procedures, and internal combustion engines. In addition to their technical training, students are presented with leadership fundamentals through the Coast Guard's Apprentice Leadership Program. This 3-day course is designed to provide leadership and administrative training to apprentice-level personnel. While the primary objective of MKA School is to deliver skilled technicians out to the fleet, all graduates also receive the following semester hour credits as recommended by the American Council on Education: 3 semester hours in outboard engine propulsion systems, hydraulic systems, electrical and electronic troubleshooting and repair, and 6 semester hours in diesel engines. At this time, I would like to welcome Machinery Technician Assistant School Chief, Chief Victor Harris, to the podium.
Thank you, MK1. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Good, good. Staying warm? Good, man. I got some people in here from New York, so they're used to it. They're used to it. Nothing to them, right? But first, I just want to thank everybody for being here today, all the family and friends for traveling from all over to be here to celebrate this major accomplishment by these young coasties we have here. You guys should be extremely proud of them. They worked extremely hard, and we are so thrilled to be able to call them shipmates, and we're really happy they chose MK. It's the best rate in the world, right? Gotcha, gotcha. Absolutely. And also, I would like to thank the advisors. So if I could get Chief Bantillo and MK1 Gilbert to please stand. So Chief Bantillo and MK1 started this process preparing for this class months before they even arrived. And the amount of work they put into to make sure that this experience and that this A-School experience for these students went on without a hitch is commendable. So thank you for all your hard work and dedication and getting them over the finish line. And we can't all do this all by ourselves within the MK Schoolhouse. So to all the support staff, the yeomans, the HSs that helped these students while they were here, thank you. And also would like to introduce you to some of my staff here. So if I could get my instructors to please stand. So these instructors as well did an extremely great job training these students, giving them the skills, the knowledge they need to go out into the fleet and do what MKs do. And thank you so much for all your hard work and effort that you put in every day, making sure these students have what they need to go out into the fleet. So thank you. To the students, so Master Chief wishes he could be here, but unfortunately he cannot. But he wanted me to pass how proud of you he is, and good job, and hopefully he'll see you again coming back through here for some C schools, right? Fantastic, fantastic. So everybody's here for a graduation. Everybody's here to see people get pinned, right? That's the exciting part. So we will now move on to the advancement portion of the ceremony. MK 0425, are you ready? Yes! Woo! All right. I think we heard that all the way at the auditorium. Yeah, we gave the DC something to run for. All right. So, MK 0425, attention. Left face. Forward march. Inboard, face. So I would like to take a minute to explain to the family and friends what is about to take place. All students are graduating as machinery technicians today, and they will be advanced to third-class petty officer. In the Coast Guard, third-class petty officer is the first pay grade that an enlisted member can wear collar devices. As petty officers, you are expected to take on a greater role as leaders within the Coast Guard. At this time, I would like to invite anyone who will be participating in the pinning of collar devices to please join us by standing near their graduate. But do not start the pinning process yet. So when you hear I do appoint the machinery technician third class, please go ahead and place the collar devices on your graduate. I would now like to invite Commander Victor Galgano to the podium.
This is the best part of the day. All military personnel in uniform, attention to advancement. To all who shall see these presents, greetings. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the fidelity and abilities of these Coast Guardsmen, I do appoint them machinery technicians, third-class petty officers in the United States Coast Guard, to rank as such from the 6th day of December, 2024. These appointees will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the grade to which appointed, by doing and performing all manner of things thereunto pertaining. And I do strictly charge and require all personnel of lesser grade to render obedience to appropriate orders. And these appointees are to observe and follow such orders and directions as may be given from time to time by superiors acting according to the rules and articles governing the discipline of the armed forces of the United States of America. Given under my hand at Yorktown, Virginia on this 6th day of December in the year 2024, signed Scott A. Ray, Captain, Commanding Officer, United States Coast Guard Training Center, Yorktown, Virginia. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, guys. When everyone's pinned up, if the guests would please be seated. Class 0425, right, face, post. Inboard, face, seats. Mr. Purrington and Chief Harris, would you please do the honor of assisting with the presentation of class awards? During the first week of school, students are asked if anyone would like to volunteer for the Training Center's ceremonial band. Band members are required to practice weekly and perform at various official functions such as retirements and community events. MK3 Yanni, front and center. This is to certify that MK3 Yanni served with distinction as a member of the Training Center Yorktown Ceremonial Band, continuing the long line of men and women who foster the military traditions and heritage of the United States Coast Guard. Signed, Alan Whitting, Band Director, Training Center, Yorktown. I would now like to recognize the members who volunteered for the drill team. Drill team members are also required to practice weekly and perform at various official functions such as retirements and community events. MK3 Fisher, MK3 Klein, and MK3 Viejo, front and center. This is to certify that MK3 Fisher, MK3 Klein, and MK3 Viejo served with distinction as members of the Engineering and Weapons School Drill Team, continuing the long line of men and women who foster the military traditions and heritage of the United States Coast Guard. You may be seated. During the course of training, the students participate in a physical fitness program. I would like to recognize the following members for their efforts: MK3 Klein and MK3 Yanni, front and center. MK3 Yanni was voted by his class to receive the most inspirational certificate for inspiring his classmates and participating in physical fitness activities. MK3 Klein is awarded the certificate for most fitness points. The certificate is awarded in recognition of achieving the highest standards while participating in the wellness program during Machinery Technician A School, presented the 6th day of December, 2024. We will now recognize our class officers. The class advisor selects these members during the first days of school. These individuals are the direct link between the class and their chain of command. Class leader, MK3 Zavala. Class yeoman, MK3 Jordan. Class master at arms, MK3 Terry. Front and center. You are commended for your superb achievements while at Coast Guard Training Center, Yorktown. While attending Machinery Technician A School, you not only did an exceptional job completing this rigorous course, but also served as class officers. As a class officer, you demonstrated superior leadership and communication skills by ensuring that all students were kept constantly aware of Training Center Yorktown policies, procedures, and regulations. Class attitude and adherence to standards were exceptional and surpassed the class advisor's expectations. Your dedication to duty and proactive team building techniques reflect highly upon yourself and the Engineering and Weapons School, and is keeping with the highest tradition of the United States Coast Guard. Congratulations on a job well done. You may be seated. You may be seated. I would now like to invite Commander Galgano to join us at the podium. For each class, we have an exceptional student who completes all 13 weeks of school with the highest performance achievement. MK3 Klein, front and center. This certifies that MK3 Klein of MKA Class 0425, by attaining the highest performance achievement, has been distinguished as Class Honor Graduate. Along with his certificate, MK3 Klein will have their name added to the Honor Graduate plaque in the MK School Museum. Congratulations. You may be seated. MK3 Zavala, it is now your opportunity to address the class.
I'm shorter. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, MK3.
I'm MK3 Zavala, and so we're all gathered here today to celebrate the incredible accomplishment of completing Machinery Technician A School. It is a great honor to be standing in front of you today as a class leader of MK0425. I am so blessed to be able to represent and be a part of such a courageous and dedicated class, whom I've not only learned with, but also learned from. When we first arrived, we were a diverse group of individuals, each coming from different places, experience, and aspirations. Over the course of our training, not only have we developed the technical skills to excel as MKs, we have grown immensely as individuals, and I've seen it from every single one of you. We've surpassed challenges, such as some of us being sassy over a fleece when it's clearly 30 degrees outside and we need a fleece. If you're not familiar with the fleece, it's like the warmer jacket. 30 degrees, we need one. We supported one another through the anxious times such as PICS, physical fitness, and our tests, but we've all collectively celebrated one another's successes no matter what they were, big or small. This journey has molded us into becoming a team who learn to have each other's back through thick and thin. I'm so proud of each and one of my shipmates. Although one of the main reasons we come to A School is to learn about our rate and how to do our jobs effectively, I think it's important to acknowledge that we also come here to learn from one another. I believe in some way, shape, or form, each one of us has left an impact in one another's lives. May it be through wisdom, kindness, or support. Over time, all these interactions help us grow, making us more adaptable, open-minded, and better equipped to navigate the complexities of the Coast Guard and life itself. I'm nervous. I'd like for everyone here to think about where they were in their life a year ago and possibly what they were going through and what they wanted at the time. To look at where they're at now in every aspect and appreciate how far they've become and come far. Because in the end, every storm runs out of rain, just like every dark night turns into day. Our growth is not only measured by the knowledge we gained, but also by the character we've developed. We aren't the same people we were when we first arrived here 13 weeks ago. And to see us in our Bravos with our third-class patches on from now when we first met is a distinguished privilege. I would like to take a moment to express our gratitude to our wonderful advisors, Chief Bantillo and MK1 Gilbert, who made sure we got everything done and have everything we needed to succeed. They did our best to push us to be the greatest, and they also made us laugh sometimes when they would come into the room as the mom, the soccer mom, and the disappointed dad. And you guys could be the judge of who is who. A big thank you to the instructors who have guided us through our journey. Your dedication, patience, and expertise have been invaluable. And the Coast Guard is in depth with how much you all do in helping us shape for the future of our branch. I would like to recognize our sponsors, Mr. Szymanski and BM1 Caller, who could unfortunately not be here, who ensured all of our questions were answered and were extremely eager to talk to us about their experience in the Coast Guard and helping us learn from. And sir, thank you for always ensuring that we knew that you always knew people, so if we ever need anything, he knew who to call. Every time we met you both, you showed your concern for the class and would have everything in your power to help us mold for the better, letting us know that we had your support and guidance. Also, I would like to take a moment to appreciate our families for your endless support, strength, and resilience for us. Despite the long periods of separation, constant uncertainty, and emotional challenges that it brings to having a loved one who is serving, their love and encouragement provides a strong foundation for us members, and it means a lot. Sometimes our family's sacrifice go unnoticed, but they play a crucial role in the well-being and the morale of those who serve. So those who stand by their military loved ones, thank you for your courage and patience and always accepting us with open arms, even though it doesn't matter how far we are. As we step into the roles within the Coast Guard, let us carry forward the values and knowledge we have gained here. Let us continue to strive for excellence as a group and uphold the highest standards and be the best machinery technicians and COSIs we can be. I am so honored to have gotten to experience A School with each one of these amazing human beings and wouldn't change it for anything else. I want to remind everyone here that I am proud of you all, and you all mean something to me, and I will always hold a special place in my heart for you all. And I see and appreciate all the work that you have put to be where you are. Together, let's move forward with the strength and unity that we've built, knowing that our shared journey has prepared us for whatever lies ahead. Thank you for your time, and God bless you all.
It's going to be hard to follow that, but very quickly, before we move on, I'd like to address all the students in MK0425. As you all know, your class is the first class that I've had the privilege of advising here at Trace in Yorktown. From the moment you all arrived, Chief and I knew that every one of you would be amazing students. I want to thank you all for setting the example in professionalism, respect, and honor in the MK Schoolhouse. Every single one of you has made an impact on the instructors, students, and civilian employees that work here. While I've been advising you, life has thrown a few challenges my way personally. Because of how mature and self-sufficient you all are, I was able to shift my focus to these difficult times and knew that back in Yorktown, my students were safe in making wise decisions. I hope you all remember me for my guidance and leadership and not for my forced Monday runs around base. Take the excellent examples of leadership you saw here in both instructors and permanent party and carry them with you through your career. You will find that you have much more of an impact on people's lives than you could ever imagine. Make it a positive impact. Do good things and keep our Coast Guard running. Thank you. We will now present the graduation certificates. Commander Galgano and official party, would you please assist us with the presentation of the graduation certificates? Class 0425, 10, Jean. Left, face, post. This is just a reminder, as your graduate is called up, please feel free to move about and take photos. Get as close as you need to. MK3 Gonzalez, Coast Guard Station Brunswick, Brunswick, Georgia. MK3 Rosini, Coast Guard Station Boothbay Harbor, Maine. MK3 Barger, Coast Guard Cutter Resolute, St. Petersburg, Florida. MK3 Zversden, Maritime Security Response Team West Tactical Division, National City, California. MK3 Beltao, Coast Guard Station, Lake Worth, Riviera Beach, Florida. MK3 Viejo, Coast Guard Sector Puget Sound, Engineering Support Division. Port Angeles, Washington. MK3 Klein, Coast Guard Base Astoria, Maintenance Augmentation Team, Astoria, Oregon. MK3 Fisher, Coast Guard Base San Juan Maintenance Augmentation Team, San Juan, Puerto Rico. MK3 Zavala, Coast Guard Station Miami Beach, Florida. MK3 Jordan, Coast Guard Station Fire Island, Babylon, New York. MK3 Terry, Coast Guard Station Point Judith, Narragansett, Rhode Island. MK3 Yanni, Coast Guard Maritime Security and Safety Team, San Francisco, Alameda, California. MK3 Zwart, Coast Guard Station Brant Point, Nantucket, Massachusetts. MK3 Blythe, Coast Guard Station St. Petersburg, Florida. MK3 Alvarado, Coast Guard Sector Mobile, Engineering and Support Division, Mobile, Alabama. MK3 Curbo, Coast Guard Base Portsmouth, Maintenance Augmentation Team, Portsmouth, Virginia. MKA 0425. Attention. About face. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the United States Coast Guard's newest machinery technicians. Congratulations. There is one final event before the conclusion of this ceremony. Following a long tradition, the MKA school class will spike their guidon at the captain's house and disband from there. Please join us as this class forms up for a final march to that location. MKA 0425, inboard, face. Forward. March.